Hey YouTube, how's it going? We're back with more Mario Maker 2 story mode. Today we're going to be tackling levels 4 through 7. Let's get to it. Alright, so we're back in the story mode. Just like in the last video, I'm going to read the description of every level and I'll go through my thought process as I play it to try to make it easier for those of you that might be struggling with the story mode or new to Mario in general. So let's go over here to Toad, to the Taskmaster Toad. And level 4 is Under the Angry Sun. The description says, today in the desert, expect clear skies all day with a chance of solar flares. There's an excessive heat warning in effect from sunrise to sunset, so don't forget to slather on a thick layer of sunscreen before stepping outdoors. Either that or find a propeller and press R to avoid the burn. The R button they're referring to is going to be this right bumper button on the Joy-Con, or on the Pro Controller it's going to be your right bumper button as well. Here we go. So just like in the last video, again, we're going to take the time to understand what Mario style we're in. So already we're in the new Super Mario Bros. U style. That means we have the twirl jump giving us extra hang time as we're in the air. That means that we'll be able to slide, we'll be able to spin jump on enemies, and we're also going to have some pretty unique power-ups that are going to be featured in this level. So let's get to it. All right away we have the Angry Sun. This enemy is going to kind of remain in the air for a time. And then he's going to swoop down. You'll see it here in a second. And you want to just jump over him when he's at his lowest point. He can be kind of obnoxious. You'll see him in a lot of online levels. He'll be paired with a bunch of enemies like you see here. This Goomba here, so we're going to have to avoid the Goomba and the sun if we don't take that Goomba out. You'll also see I picked up the propeller suit. If I jump and I hit that right bumper button, like the description suggested, I'll do this propeller jump. And I'll slowly fall back down to the ground. That's basically all there is to it with the propeller suit. You can't do it more than once. So once you've done it while you're in the air, that's your one time to really get that big spin. You can also hold down on the directional pad or on the analog stick to do this nifty cyclone down. That will actually destroy blocks. It'll kill enemies. It'll do anything you need. I'll demonstrate on the big Goomba here. See, it kills enemies pretty easy. I've been avoiding some of the coins because I've been talking and stuff, but when you play this level, be sure to get all of these extra coins. I'll show you how to get this 30 coin here. Pretty simple. You gotta be very careful of the spikes. The spike hitboxes in Mario Maker 2 are unforgiving, to say the least. But that's how you do level 4. It's pretty simple. It's a good introduction to the propeller suit and to the sun. You just want to make sure to avoid those Goombas. And if you do get hit by one or you get hit by the sun, pick up that next propeller suit. And make sure you keep collecting your coins because that's going to help you build parts of your castle and progress through the story. Let's move on to level 5. Level 5 is going to be the Mystery of the Haunted Manor. The description says, so, I made a ghost house recently, but I think I got in a bit over my head because I'm sort of trapped in here now. I mean, I should be able to get back out, but something's strange about this place. Can anyone come and get me out of here? Anyone? Let's see what's going on in level 5. Alright, so when you come into this level, you should see that it's a little bit different from other levels that we've played so far. This is the Super Mario World style from the Super Nintendo. The graphics here are going to be in the style of Super Mario World. It gives you a spin jump, just like in New Super Mario Bros. U. And that spin jump can be used to jump on enemies, like these spike tops. So you'll want to practice that a couple times. Practice moving back and forth on the spike top. The spin jump, it should be noted, doesn't give you as much air as a normal jump. But if you hold down the spin jump button when you're jumping on an enemy, then you'll get the same air as if it was like a normal Koopa or something and you're holding down the regular jump button. So just practice this a couple times, get used to spin jumping on enemies. That's basically the most important thing to know about Super Mario World. When you encounter Super Mario World levels online, there's going to be a lot of spin jumping involved. Alright, so this first door leads us to a boo, and there's a puzzle to solve here. So let's go over here to the question box, see what's in it. Alright, we have a big mushroom. This means when we are Super Mario in Super Mario World, this means when we spin jump, we actually destroy blocks. You can see this in some puzzles as well. Throughout the game, you'll see a couple of single blocks lined up in a row, and you have to spin jump on them to maintain your height while another piece of the puzzle is working itself out. So now that we have this mushroom, let's go up top here. Alright, looks like we have a section with a muncher and a whole bunch of Galoombas. All right, as we come down here, we get a Yoshi egg. Yoshi, a fan favorite of the Mario series, of course, has the ability to, you can ride him, and as you're riding him, if you hit the bumper button or the trigger button, you'll jump off of Yoshi, giving you an extended jump here. It's a very commonly used piece of a Mario level. Very, very often you will see a level that ends with a giant jump, and you'll be riding a Yoshi, and you gotta jump off of him and let him fall. Very, very, very common. Yoshi also, if you hit the Y button, has the ability to gulp enemies. You gotta be very careful, you don't want to get too close. But he will get rid of most enemies in the game by swallowing them with his tongue. Yoshi can also walk on munchers. You'll notice that I just kind of did that without saying anything. Yoshi can walk on munchers, and he can walk on top of spikes. So if you find Yoshi in Super Mario, in the Super Mario World style or in the new Soup style, the new Super Mario Bros. U style, he'll be able to walk on spikes and munchers. Another thing about Yoshi is that his tongue goes through objects. So that's why we were able to pick up this P-switch. We're going to pick it up, go out this door, put it down in a safe location by hitting the tongue button again to let go of the object we're holding. We'll hit the P-switch, and that turns the coins into blocks. And this is on a timer, so we want to be very, very careful and go as fast as we can. Alright, so we can see we've got another P-switch puzzle here. This door, let's see where it leads. That's what's called a reset door. So it brings us back up to the point that we came in from, like back up to the pipe. And a reset door is pretty common in Super Mario Maker 2. It just gives you a chance to reset all of the assets in the zone and kind of start over from the beginning in a section. So lots of creators will put them in. Right there, we need to use the Yoshi jump to get up and grab that 10 coins. So now we can't actually progress any further. So if we go up here, we'll see that we're blocked off, so we need to use another P-switch. And we do that by using the reset door. Alright, so now that we've reset, and we've fallen down, you can see the P-switch here. We'll hit it again, and again we're on a timer, so we want to go as fast as we can. Alright, let's make sure we clear out all of these blocks. Oh, we got stuck there. That's okay. There's another P-switch over here. This is going to be our other reset door, I believe. Let's go through it. Yep, it takes us all the way back to the beginning. But that's okay. We got duped, but we'll continue onward. And just keep doing the puzzle, follow the maze. And there's another P-switch up here. Let's go ahead and bop that so that we extend our timer. Well, let's go. Oh, we didn't quite get through the P-switch door, but there are some hidden blocks here. We can activate those, and we'll go through a reset door because I want to go through that blue door because it looks like we get a reward for doing so. Oh, let's activate that. Go through the maze. Hit this again. Oh no. No, 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 no. Okay, we made it. We made it. Oh. Aha! I was about to say, oh no, I'm stuck, but there are hidden blocks here to help us out. And we'll go up the tunnel. And this room looks very similar to the one that we came in on, but I have a feeling there's something different here. Let's go through here. Aha! Okay. So yeah, these doors are copycats. They just led me over here, and let's go through this. And we got an extra 10 coins for hitting the tape super high. So that's Super Mario World. That's ghost houses. Ghost houses are generally going to be how people, or the environment in which people make puzzle levels. So whenever you come across a ghost house it's hard to say. Whenever you come across a ghost house online, just be ready for a potential puzzle. All right, level 6 is going to be the underground coin collecting. I buried some coins in an underground room a while back, but I forgot where I buried them. If you can find them, you can keep them. What do I care? Coins mean nothing to me anymore. All right, so we also have our first clear condition here. You can see right above the difficulty meter, it says reach the goal after grabbing all 30 coins. So we have to grab every single coin in the level in order to complete it. Otherwise, our goal, the axe, the tape, the pole, anything will be grayed out and we can't actually access it. So we got to grab all 30 coins in this level. So we got to be very careful. Let's explore all possible avenues. Typically, if a level starts out with just a regular pipe, people like to put 1-ups right here. You want to check all around. If a starting area looks empty, you want to kind of jump and make sure there aren't any special power-ups or anything that the creator has hidden in some invisible blocks. Alright, looks like we have a series of doors. We'll go through the first door. And we'll start systematically grabbing these coins. If you jump on a big Goomba, it makes 2 small Goombas. If you actually ground pound, like we learned in the last video, on a big Goomba, which I don't know if I'll necessarily have the space for here. Let's try it. If you ground pound on a big Goomba, it actually doesn't spawn those tiny Goombas. Whoa. Uh-oh. Alright, let's hit this guy from below. That'll get rid of him completely instead of spawning the tiny Goombas. And we'll make our way back to the door. Oh, wow. In the center here is a star. I wasn't expecting that. Alright, let's do it. These ants are actually invincible. You can't really kill them unless you have a star. So good thing that we grabbed that while we did. I'll be careful to avoid these guys. We'll grab this coin and we'll get out of there quickly. Move on to our third door. Let's see what we got. We got red Koopas, and in the last video, we learned that red Koopas don't actually fall off of surfaces. If you hold down the Y button and walk up to a shell, you'll be able to grab it. You can use that to get rid of some enemies. Oh, I also didn't explain these clear pipes. So these clear pipes are pretty cool. You see them in all levels. They just take you from one end to another within a stage. So otherwise, pipes are going to take you from one screen to another, but this takes you to another location on a screen. So if you see clear pipes, I tend to check them out whenever I'm playing an online level. I tend to take them because usually there will be secrets or puzzles at the end of them. But that's not always the case. Alright, looks like we have our first boss here. So with this boss, you want to be extra careful. She'll throw some shuriken at you, and she'll also create many copies of herself. So now we've collected all of the coins, and we want to make sure we take this boss out. You can hit her from below, or you can hit her on top. You can like jump on top of her and do damage. You'll know which copy is the right copy to hit because she'll be holding a pink ninja star. Boom. All right, we knocked her out, and we're good to keep going. Sometimes, and the reason I took the time to fight that boss is because sometimes creators will hide keys or secrets, or keys in the boss, and then you can use those keys on key doors and find some potential secrets behind there, or an alternate route for the course. So that's level 6 now. Yeah, okay. So level 6 done. That's our first intro to victory conditions, and that was another example of a Super Mario 3D World style. So as you play, you'll get more accustomed to the styles, and you won't need to pause the level every time to double check your notes and say, okay, this style does this, this, and this. I'm very used to it. That's why I didn't do a style check there. So the more you play, the more comfortable you'll get with this, for sure. All right, I said we'd end on level 7, so let's get to it. All right, we'll go to the second page, and level 7 is the Swinging Claw Ropes course. Yo, this rope course I made is straight up sloppy. I'll pay anyone who can make it to the end. Once you get hooked by a swinging claw, tilt the left analog stick or the directional pad left or right to swing, and then press B, or the jump button, to go flying. Alright, so this is Super Mario Bros. 3 style, okay? So this has a couple of different... it's very similar to the Super Mario Bros. 1 style that we played yesterday on that ice course on the on-off track, or the on-off course, but Super Mario Bros. 3, you can actually hold on to shells, and it'll have the Tanuki suit, which is the suit that gives Mario the raccoon ears and the tail. It allows you to fly. It also, underneath, if you look up in the top left, and maybe I'll zoom in on the video, you can see this meter with the arrows. When I run, it fills up. When the meter gets to the P indicator, Mario gets an extra speed boost and an extra jump boost. He'll be able to jump higher. If I'm equipped with the Tanuki suit, or that raccoon suit, or the leaf suit, some people call it, because the object that gives it to you is a leaf, Mario can actually fly. If you hit the jump button repeatedly while you're wearing that suit, you'll be able to fly in the air for a certain amount of time. But yeah, so that's Super Mario Bros. 3. Those are the basics. So I'm hooked in the claw. All you have to do is jump into them to get hooked. So we jump in, We swing with our left, right, and then we jump out at the optimal time of the arc. And this allows us to get around maps pretty easy. These claws can also, as you saw, hold on to objects like our mushroom at the beginning, and when we walk underneath the claw while they're holding an object or an enemy, it'll drop the object or enemy. So always be mindful of that. I love that use of springs. That's very clever. Okay, so we have a slope, so let's slide right into this grappling hook, or right into this swinging hook, and we'll jump up, grab the checkpoint, which gives us a star, and another mushroom. Slide, jump, jump, jump. We want to make sure we use all of the stars' time. Oh, I think I know how we would get that. So, to get this... Actually, you know what? Let me reset. I'll come back to this. I want us to be able to get that 10 coin. Our first death of the series. It's a shame. Alright, we're back at the checkpoint. Let's grab this mushroom for safety. And we'll get over here to our stack of Koopas. So, like I mentioned in the last video, when you jump on top of a Koopa, it turns them into a shell. And in Super Mario Bros. 3, you can actually grab a shell. So let's grab it by holding Y, jump into this. Oop, I don't want to be on that. The shells will turn back into turtles. It will turn back into Koopas after a little while. So you want to grab the shell with Y, jump into here, swing a little bit, let go of Y, throw the shell, and you'll grab that 10 coin. Not as straightforward as some of the other special 10 coins have been. We'll jump down here, get off that platform at just the right time. Blue platforms will always fall out underneath you, so you want to time your jumps exactly right when you're standing on one. We'll go up, and we'll go over the flight of the Koopas. Blue falling platforms with wings on them will hang around for a little bit and then fall more slowly. So you have to time those jumps a little bit more precisely. Oh, I missed the claw. And we'll go up, grab these extra coins, and end up with the completion of that level. So typically, Mario Bros. 3 levels will end with that sort of slot machine-like looking card that's going to flip, flip, flip through a bunch of icons, and depending on the icon you land on, you'll get more coins for completing the level. Alright guys, so that's levels 4 through 7 of the Super Mario Maker 2 story mode. I hope this video was helpful. If you guys need any help with a level, feel free to drop it in the comment section below. If there's a certain piece of something, or if I've missed anything that you want me to go back over, please, again, mention it in the comments. I also live stream this game all the time on my Twitch channel. You'll see that link in the description below. I know this one was a little bit longer than last time, but we did do more levels. If you guys like the longer form videos, let me know. If you want them to be shorter, like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, keep me posted. But until then, guys, thanks for hitting that subscribe button and ringing that bell. It helps me out a lot, and I will catch you in the next one.